Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of City Skylines here in St. Mary's. Today, we're taking a little sidebar from upgrading our industrial area to level 5 in order to build some residential units in the city. I think that having some additional workers would really help our industrial area level up, since we're at about 3% unemployment in the city right now, which is very low, and having the additional workers available for our industrial area will really help it level up a lot faster, and that will be the level 5 industrial area done. So, even though we're working on the industrial area, we're actually going to be putting in some residential units. So, let's just get right into it. So, what I would like to do is remedy something that has been bothering me about my city. If you look at this city, besides the fact that we're constrained by these squares that we've purchased, there's something that's not very natural about this city. And that's these areas. These areas, these areas. Basically, blank areas in between developed areas that remains undeveloped. Cities do not grow this way for the most part. So, for example, a city wouldn't have like this little section undeveloped. They probably would have not left this area undeveloped to some level. We wouldn't have such firm borders on a neighborhood as this. We would have something up in these hills. Similar thing happening over here. So what I would like to do is I'd like to increase my residential capacity by filling in some of these areas that kind of are eyesores in my city, frankly. So I would like to just focus on this rectangle right here. We've got a waterfront property. It's across a river from the highway, so we shouldn't have any kind of noise issues from the highway. And it's up from the logging area. It's north from the logging area, and it's just south of St. Mary's College. So we're going to fill in just this, maybe this square too. And we'll make like a nice little residential neighborhood. So here's what I'd like to do. We're going to take this intersection and put in some bones. We can start with just a 2-lane road. I will put a firehouse because I think that's a little too far away for me. These buildings are already struggling, so if I put a firehouse here at the bottom of this bridge over the train tracks, it might help those buildings too. So if I do that, well, they're happy. These people happy now? Fire coverage. Oh, they're a little better. They're a little better. Alright, everything else we're going to bomb off of other areas, except for a park. We will put a park in, because you can never have too many parks. I love them. Carousel park? That's kind of like a quirky thing that you would find just like on a river somewhere, isn't it? Maybe not. Small park, not small. Small playground, yes small. I'll put it there. So that'll take care of the demand for parks. Just make sure that this is still set up. Yield. Yield, and that'll be about all the traffic management I need. Yeah. Alright, let's just put in some homes. Oh boy. And here's where I end up shooting myself in the foot every time, because I did it again. I want this to be like self-sufficient housing. I have a design in mind, and I would like this to actually be a part of it. Let's do organic and local produce for the commercial, tech, and high-tech buildings. Now all these buildings are going to despawn. See? Blip, blip. They're all going to go and get replaced with new models. I'm making $67,000 a week. That's a lot of money. That is a lot. I'm actually surprised I'm only at 3.7 mil. For the amount of time I've been playing this game, and making this much per week to only have this much money, it must really oscillate, or I must be putting down some expensive stuff, like maybe the industrial areas have been expensive to develop. Totally possible. So, the residential demand is obviously goes down very quickly when we build residential areas. The commercial zones don't seem to do that. So I'm going to take this square, and we're going to develop a little shopping district, like a little mall, kind of. So I don't want to add any more intersections along this main road. So I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it off of this road, and I'm going to upgrade this road and build it off of this road too. So it'll kind of be like, you know, maybe it'll be, I don't know what exactly it'll be, but it'll be built off of this road. Yeah. Let's just grab our small road and start building. I will, however, put some pathways in. Look at that! We got pathways all over the place. Let's expand the zone here, because I want to kind of make this a continuation of Crescent Park. There we go, Crescent Park. And we'll put some high density commercial, kind of like up against the train tracks. Who cares about the sound there, huh? So high density commercial right up against the tracks. I kind of want to do like a mix, like do low density commercial on the other side of the street, like low-density stuff in the middle, perhaps? Oh, well, while I'm thinking about it, let's give these guys a plaza. That stinks. Look at that. That square is just the perfectly wrong size to make it, like, not want to fit. It'll have, like, one stinking square left over. That one's okay. We'll do that one. There's a plaza. Well, our commercial demand has dropped as well. Let's put just a few offices in. I don't really want to put anything up against this road because I don't want to increase the traffic. We can totally do this. And we'll do a low density commercial here. Whoa, that goes up quick. That goes up real quick. And it's tall. Oh, there's no levels, it's just boom. It's just kind of there. It's only 7 jobs? It's just me, or is this like not realistic? There's just this huge building, there's 7 people working in it. Well, I know it's a tall building, but we only have 6 parking spots. Steve takes his bike to work, so it's totally cool. Yeah, no, all 7 of us hang out on this roof deck. Edison Motors. Yeah, no, we all design motors for a living. Look at this, there's 4 tables. So it's really like 1.5 people, 1 3/4 people per table. Totally meets the COVID guidelines. It's like, what? How does an office building have 6 workers, 7 workers? And it's 50 stories tall. Totally weird. Look at this neighborhood filling in, though. Filled in real nice. Look at these. This is a nice house. The High residence. He's in the medical marijuana industry. Got a dog in an outside doghouse, though. That's a no-no these days. Mini split system. Sandbox for the kiddies. Look at you. Little motor court. That's a nice house. What level are you? You're 1. No level up info. No one's even living here. Educate more citizens. Yep, you just gotta filter through the education system. That's what you gotta do. And while I'm thinking about it, even though I have plenty of education capacity, or not, apparently, I need elementary schools. I'll drop you in elementary school, I don't care. Everybody can get there. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a library, because libraries are something I really want to keep up with. They're huge! They're so big! How'd you get so big, boy? Man, that is a large building. I could do this. Like, I kind of want to, like, face everything in. Like, if I did this, that's even... I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because that is better. We're not, you know... And I'm actually going to do that to this thing, too. There. Now everything's faced in. Got a couple high-rises, casting shadows on your $1 million beachfront homes. The Barlow residence. Educate more citizens. Booming already. Look at this. The residential and commercial demand has come right back. So let's actually fill in this a little bit more. The offices are prolific, aren't they? Offices fill in like snap, and it's filled in. Alright, this is a pretty well filled in area. We're going to check on our industrial area, and then we might go and fill in another area. Alright, we've got the 800. So our industrial area's definitely hit the worker capacity that it needs to. It's just a matter of time before we hit those resource units and get a level 5 mineral industry. So let's just pass the time filling in another area of our city with another neighborhood. I'm actually kind of leaning towards this area. It's in between two industrial areas, but it could be a nice, quiet little neighborhood. Alright, let's make this neighborhood here. We're going to pause it. We're going to delete this stuff. We're going to select our no parking street. Upgrade those, and then we're going to go straight. Oh, I don't have snapping on, do I? Snapping! We're going to go right past that street. We're going to go down to here. And we'll do an intersection there. And then we'll do an intersection here, just to hem in the area. We will upgrade that little stub. And then we'll extend it all the way to here. So this is like our hemmed in area. It's got road access. Let's talk about how we're going to get streets through here. We've got lots of long streets. Long streets with no intersections. So let's start with, where are these road guidelines coming from? Get rid of those. Start with one there. Oh, hold on. I did it again, didn't I? I did it again. We are going to extend this. There we go. And all those buildings now disappear. They will absolutely be back. See, this one's already the correct type. So that's perfect. I kind of do want a few offices close to the people working. Not on the dirt road, though. That's kind of weird. Let's put the low-density residential in. And this maintains kind of like a clean thoroughfare for industrial vehicles to get, you know, from the... Oh boy. Farming area is like going nuts. But that'll fill in over time. Yeah, see, residential demand dropped to nothing again. 98,000 a week. What is happening? Where's my money coming from? Oh, industry is going nuts. Income. Warehouses and unique factories. That is bank. That's nuts. How much money I'm making on unique factories. It's crazy. This is great though. A little continuation of my city to the north. Kind of serves to maintain continuity. Filling in these blank areas. I love it. Let's check out our industrial area. Ooh, so close. And we definitely got the workers on lockdown. That's great. Let's take a half a second and work on a bus line for this area. Let's throw down some taxis. Definitely need mail service here. Post office. Well, our neighborhood is well stocked with post offices now, which is wonderful. How close are we to level 5? Ooh, we're so close. We can watch this tick over. Three, two, one, ding! Hey! Heather Mineral Industry has reached level 5. Extra efficiency, extra pollution bonus. Well, I guess that would not be extra pollution, but a bonus to our pollution reduction. And we opened up the shipyard, which I think is the last large factory that we have. Large ore mine, raw mineral storage. That's great. I'm not even going to bother putting these in because I've already got level 5. Looky there. Industry areas overview. We got all 4 to level 5. That's great. Well, let's check out our unique factory. Should only be one left, and it's the shipyard. So we obviously can't place the shipyard in our loop, in the loop that we have going for our other industrial areas, or our other unique factories. So let's look at where we can put it. Shoreline required. Well, yeah, no duh. I think what we're going to have to do is purchase another piece of land. It is purchased. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to shoehorn this shipyard right in over here and then build an access road to it. Put it there. We'll build a medium road kind of off to the side. Look at that. The makings of a delightful riverfront road. And all we have to do is take a small road. We could just do a one-way. In and out. In and out. There we go. Shipyard. Built. Just waiting on trucks. Glass. Boom. Ah, look at the crane starting to work. Ah, there it goes. That's so cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of City Skylines here in St. Mary. We had to take a little detour from 100% working on an industrial area so that we could finally get our industrial area up to level 5. We had to do it because we needed some additional workers, and that required some additional residential areas. So we set out to fill in some of the blank spaces in my city, and that pushed us over the edge. We got enough workers to come to the ore manufacturing area, and we surpassed that 800 worker mark, and sure enough, boom, it ticked over to level 5, which is perfect. That's exactly what we needed in order to push that over. So now we have 4 fully operational industrial areas in St. Mary's. On top of that, we finally unlocked the last specialized manufacturing plant, which is the shipyard, the specialized factory, which is going to make us a lot of money. It's going to be using up all these raw materials that we've made in all of our various industrial areas, and it's going to churn out a lot of money. Look at the production value on this thing. Only cost $2,800 in raw materials. Production value $12,800. That's $10,000 a week, probably, that we can produce, that we can add to our coffers thanks to this factory, assuming we can keep it fed. And look at that, they're already putting up the superstructure of the ship. This is great. So I hope you join me on the next episode of City Skylines, where we'll get into some more shenanigans. I'm probably looking at putting in a new park area so I can get all of the different park areas up to level 5, but we'll see what we can into. Hopefully you'll join me. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, smash that subscription button. God, I hate saying that. It sounds so cheesy, but please, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. It really helps me out. It lets the channel know that you enjoy what we're doing here. So I appreciate you guys, and hopefully you'll join me on the next video here in City Skylines. Peace!